Georgia Republican Senator David Perdue is a yes on the bill. He stepped out to visit with us and tell us why. Senator, good to see you tonight.
Hi, Shannon.
Okay, I want to talk to you a little bit about the criticism because you know there is plenty of it out there. Folks saying even on your side of the aisle, Senator Bob Corker unable to vote for this because of his fiscal concerns about what it's going to do to the deficit. How do you answer those?
Well, Bob's a really good friend of mine. He and I both are very concerned about the long-term debt crisis that we have. I'm just more optimistic that this bill is going to ignite our economy. President Trump said job one this year was getting the economy going again. So we pulled back on regulations, unleashed our energy potential, and now tonight we have a historic opportunity to change this tax code and make American companies and workers competitive again with the rest of the world.
All right, we're going to break down some of the fact from fiction with an economist coming up a little bit later. But you know, what we're hearing are two completely different sets of talking points, because what we hear on the Republican side is this is going to help working families. It's going to be great from them. From the Democrats, we hear that that's all a lie. This is going to help rich old guys and it's going to hurt lower and middle income people. Here is what Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer said about your plans a little time ago.
The Republican Party is abandoning its long-held principles to please its political paymasters. It's a bad move for the Republicans, as well as a bad move for America.
I've heard a lot from the Senate floor tonight. I heard Senator Bernie Sanders saying that you're essentially robbing the Treasury in the middle of the night while no one's watching. Senator Wyden also saying that essentially this is getting done, especially the health care part of it, without a single major hearing that's been public. So how do you respond to those criticisms from across the aisle?
Well, Shannon, over the last many months, we've had over 70 hearings in the Senate, open hearings about this issue of tax reform. But let's talk about American people that are going to benefit from this. A median income family of four today making $73,000 a year will have their taxes cut over 60%, Shannon. And a single mom with one child making $41,000 a year, which is a median income for a single worker, will get a 75% tax cut. And more importantly than that, over 3 million, some between 3 and 6 million people are estimated, will actually have their taxes go to zero. And more important than that, the best beneficiary of this is the person that will get a job because the economy is going to be ignited. President Trump has really pushed us and encouraged us and cajoled us to really make this thing where it will help American businesses grow. And I believe we've accomplished that. We are the highest corporate tax rate in the world. And the corporate tax rate, Shannon, is a huge penalty on the American worker. I know. I've lived in Asia. I've worked all over the world. We are going to become tonight more competitive with the rest of the world.
Do you think that once this goes to conference, because that's my understanding is that's going to be the path this takes with the House, there will be more transparency that will give the public a better look at exactly what's actually in the bill itself?
Well, I think that's true, but let me say this. This has been a fully transparent process. I mean, I hear the rhetoric tonight, but my goodness, this is coming from the same folks that said in the House a few years ago where Speaker of the House Pelosi said, hey, you gotta pass the bill to find out what's in it. This is the same group of folks that are making the comments tonight. Look, this has had an open process. This is regular order. We had it in committee, we had amendments, we're having amendments tonight. It'll go to conference, and all of this will be in the light of day. So this is a vote-a-rama. All of these vote-a-ramas go in the middle of the night like it always has. So there's nothing new here tonight. Well,
we hope you have a little caffeine over there. If that's your particular vice in getting through this, we know it'll be a late night and an early morning. Senator Perdue, thanks for taking a break to talk with us.
Thanks, Shannon.